This is me, waiting to hear if I won my first ever national competition. But to know how I got here, we need to go back 3 years ago when I started to work on my biggest project ever, Jarvis. I visioned on creating an artificial intelligence and a personal desktop assistant, just like Google Assistant. It took me 3 months to develop the first version of Jarvis, and I thought it would be nice to show it to my society.
मेरा नाम शरण है और आज मैं आपको एक AI प्रेजेंट करने वाला हूँ। मेरा जारविस नाम के असिस्टेंट मेरे लिए टाइमर सेट कर सकता है और फिर मेरे साथ बेसिक सी बातें कर सकता है, गूगल ओपन कर सकता है, यूट्यूब ओपन कर सकता है, याहू ओपन कर सकता है और ये सब वॉइस कमांड से होता है। तो अभी आपको मैं एक छोटा सा ट्रेल देता हूँ कि ये कैसे काम करता है।
Good evening. I am Jarvis sir. Please tell me how may I help you?
तो अभी मैं अपने जारविस से एक नॉर्मल सी टॉक करता हूँ। अभी मैं उससे पूछता हूँ हाउ आर यू? जारविस हाउ आर यू?
I am fine sir. How may I help you?
तो अभी मैं अपने जारविस से पूछता हूँ हु आर यू? जारविस हु आर यू?
I am Jarvis, your personal assistant.
So the final question, what can you do? Jarvis, what can you do?
I can play you music, search meanings in Wikipedia, open websites and much more.
Jarvis, exit.
Thank you sir.
And that day I knew Jarvis is going to be one of my best projects. So I continued to work on him for the next 2 years, trying my best to improve him. And I even won a state level competition in this way. Yet I could never show him to you until today. Meet Jarvis, an artificial intelligence and a personal desktop assistant. Why don't you say hi, Jarvis?
Good evening sir, how may I help you?
Jarvis understands complete sentences. For an instance, Jarvis, you are nice, but I hate you.
Please don't say that sir.
I was just joking, Jarvis. I love you.
I love you too sir.
He can also search for whatever you want in the internet. Just for an example, Jarvis, search Explore the Fun in YouTube. As soon as I see that,
YouTube.
Jarvis is going to open YouTube and search Explore the Fun. I added some perks for programmers too. For example, Jarvis can create Python programs and HTML templates. But the Python program feature is currently in development, so I cannot present it to you. But I can still show you the HTML feature. All I need to say is, Jarvis, create HTML web page.
Web page created.
And that's all I needed to do to create a basic HTML template which you can edit further. Not only this, Jarvis can do a lot more, such as tell you jokes, stories, but I don't have the time to show it all to you. But I will show you one important feature, the emergency feature. When activated, it sends an email to all the important people with a message to contact you and ask if everything's alright. And all you need to do to activate it is, Jarvis, it's an emergency. And it is going to send an email silently to everyone. Finally, you must be wondering why am I not showing Jarvis's face to you? Well, that is because he doesn't exist. Well, of course, that is, he doesn't exist physically nor he has a proper UI. I access Jarvis using a command line and I don't feel a command line is pleasing to eyes. So that's why I don't show Jarvis to you. But I will show a small clip of me using the command line. As you have now met Jarvis, let's get back to the 20th of the June, the day of my nationals. So that day, I woke up early and packed everything and then sat in the car for 3 hours. Finally, we reached our destination and I even got my ID card. Then the first round happened.
Good morning everyone, my name is Sharon and I am from Coding Cosmos and I am scaling. First of all, I would like to thank Mainbot for giving me this opportunity and thank you so much for everyone who is present here. So I have always loved artificial intelligence, and I have always loved desktop assistants like Google Assistant, because they are really helpful to us. But I never found an assistant which is suitable for my laptop or desktop needs, or for my requirements, my programming requirements. So to solve this problem, I could either wait for someone to create it, or I created it myself. So that is the reason I created Jarvis, an artificial intelligence and a personal desktop assistant. Now, Jarvis can do a wide range of tasks, such as talking to us, all the way to programming specific tasks, such as creating HTML templates, or a lot more. Not only this, Jarvis also has a few bells and whistles in him. For example, if you let Jarvis know you are not feeling well, he will search up the hospitals near you so that you can just call them. Or you are feeling a bit bored, you can play games with him, and he tells jokes from the internet, so there is no end to his jokes. Also, there is an emergency feature, so in case you are in any emergency and press the emergency button, Jarvis on the surface opens a website with all the important phone numbers such as police, ambulance, etc. Not only that, Jarvis unleashes its secret weapon and shoots an email to everyone who may help you, and it all contains important information of the user, such as your phone number, your email ID, and a message that is completely customizable. So you are safe. Not only that, I am always trying to improve Jarvis. I feel Jarvis is not a focused program. It is more kind of a centralized base of something big. So I also added a report a bug feature where you can report bugs or suggest improvements. It takes you to like Google Form where you can do this. And I believe that I will be able to add NLP, natural language processing, in the near future too. Thank you.
Thank you so much. What does it mean, Jarvis? Does it have any meaning?
Well, if you know MCU, it's inspired from Tony Stark's own artificial intelligence.
I thought so. Okay, great. Okay, can I have Vinayak sir asking the question, please?
So to ask you, we already have quite a few apps on our computers or our phone. Why should one make use of your app?
Well, as I told, we have a lot of assistants, I do agree with that, but most of them are made specific for everyone. But what I want to make is specific for programmers, to help them to stay away from the daily tasks, like for example, to create a new HTML website, they need to create HTML templates. You can just say Jarvis and he will create a basic HTML template and you can just work from there. So I believe that's why my Jarvis stands out. Thank you.
Thank you.
It was followed by the Q&A.
Thank you so much.
What is the difference between tuples and list in Python?
Tuples cannot be changed, but list can be changed using different methods such as append or delete.
What is the purpose of continue statement in Python?
Continue statement is useful when you want to continue a loop or different kind of conditions.
Okay. Now we'll start with your rapid fire round and your time starts now. Are nested if-else statements are allowed in Python?
Yes.
Correct. True or false? Tuple is mutable data type.
False.
Correct. Which module is used in Python to create graphics?
Tkinter.
Incorrect.
Tuple. Tkinter and tuple.
Correct. Tell me any two applications of Python language.
Geo-based and web development.
Correct. True or false? Python is written in C language.
False.
Incorrect.
After that, I waited patiently for half an hour and finally...
I won the NatWest competition. I am so happy, but I cannot sleep. यहाँ पर around 100 people हैं.
I was extremely happy and I even got a few photos with winning teams, judges and the CEO of Migbot. Finally, to celebrate my victory and to set a perfect ending to the day, we went to the beach where we relaxed and celebrated my victory. So this video took a lot of time and this video is a lot different from the usual videos I make. And if you really like this video, please don't forget to subscribe.